Well, that explains the lack of audio. The audio was turned off, so that should fix the audio problem. Sorry about that. No, they couldn't hear me. So anyway, I don't know. So they missed the whole joke. They missed my goof. So sorry about that. Sorry about the lack of audio. Anyway, again, I'm Aaron Utley. We're here at Games and Stuff in Glen Burnie, Maryland. This is round 5. Kris, Soehnlin, and Jeremy Howard. They're both 4-0 going into this game. Kris is running the list we saw earlier with Vader and Kenkirk with Palpatine, and Jeremy's running a Vader fell Palp wagon list. Nobody's taken any damage yet. Vader just took a range 3 shot at fell and missed. So we're on to the next round of combat here, the next round of shooting. So Vader pulls a 3 bank to the right. I did tell a joke. It was funny. Well, you'd have liked it, Mike. I was goofing on Kris, so you'd have loved it. Kris with a big 3 bank to the right, and he's rolling in on that shuttle, it appears. Oh, so the joke was, we have the Nova Squadron shirts. We brought them up for Roy this morning, so they're in a box out in my car. And Kris said, "Hey, don't let me forget to get out and get those shirts before everybody runs out of here." And I told him, "Well, don't worry, there'll still be plenty of people playing when you lose." Oh, boom, boom, boom. So that was the joke you missed. Okay. Got it. So what we had there was he had a hit that got sensor jammer to focus, and then he Palpatined it to a crit. Kenkirk shooting at Johnny Green Dice. Sunter fell. Focuses for 3 hits and 3 evades. So
Johnny Green Dice, I like that.
Johnny Sunter fell. Kris's big bald head. Sorry if the shine off Kris's head washed out the video. I can't really do anything about that. So sensor jammer, is that a once per turn effect? Every shot. Okay. Oh, that's cool. So sensor jammer, it's just not a card I'm super familiar with, so I'll go ahead and read it. When defending, you may change one of the attacker's hit results to a focus result. The attacker cannot re-roll the die with change result. So, but he can Palpatine it, which is what he did. Thanks. The card that was laying there was Sensor Jammer. We were all just reading it, make sure we understood the because he ended up Palpatining the effect after it was changed to an eyeball. What's that? I put it back over there. So Kenkirk just blazes away over the over the debris here with abandon. Takes his stress. Vader pulls in behind Vader. Hello, who's that, bud? You can change the sensor jammer result. You cannot re-roll it. So you can, like the Palpatine effect where you can just change the die roll, that still works. But things like target lock or Predator, you couldn't re-roll it. Does that answer your question, sir? Oh, hey, Adam, what's up? So no lone wolf, so he's got to decide if he's going to change that to an evade to avoid all the damage. Jeremy's Vader has rolled up 3 hits, and he rolled 3 natural evades. Right on. And so now Vader puts it into this shuttle at range 1. So he's going to focus. So he's got 3 hits and a crit. So cleans the shields off the shuttle. And Ken Kirk's going to engage the shuttle at range 3. Yeah, Adam, we ran the Doug and Paul actually played in round 2. It was the first thing we streamed this morning. I'll have it up on YouTube in a little bit. It's a good game, so you didn't really miss it. You just have to watch it later. What crit you take? Blinded pilot.
It goes away when you're.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So he flipped a blinded pilot crit, but then it got to him, so he resolved blinded pilot right then. Wasn't pointed at anything anyway. And so we're back to dials. Vader's a little jammed up. But yeah, definitely, all you guys who missed the Paul Heber-Doug Kinney match in round 2, once I get that up on YouTube, you definitely have to go check that out. It was a neat game. There was some neat stuff going on, and it was decided by the half point rule, so it was cool. All right, Ken Kirk is going to get over there to get in Vader's way. Clear stress. And he'll focus. Vader's going to 1 bank. And he's going to switch his lock to Ken Kirk. Mr. Fell. So, start combat. Phil shoots at Kinkirk at range 2. He's rolled a hit, a crit, and an eyeball. I think he's deciding whether to So Kinkirk takes a hit and a crit. It's a thrust control fire, so he stresses Kinkirk. And now Isan will kick in on the next turn. So Vader's got a range 3 shot through a rock with no target lock. So many dice. How many dice was that? 6. 6 green dice. Wowzers. So Kinkirk shooting at the shuttle. Oh, he's shooting the range 1 shot at Vader. So he focuses. So he loses 1 shield.
That was not cool. I thought you didn't have. I couldn't see the focus.
Kris didn't see the focus token sitting back there.
I didn't see the focus.
Right. That's how I'd called it, actually. I just assumed you'd be shooting at the shuttle. And I assumed you were firing. And then I saw 4 dice. I'm like, well, he must be shooting at Vader.
Dude, I would have dropped the shield and put a crit on.
All right, so back to dials. Yeah, but really, if you weren't on with the earlier games live, just wait for them to be on YouTube. The video quality is better because I upload just the recording off my computer, and that's the better way to watch it. And I'll edit it down so you don't have the big 5-minute wind up and all that nonsense. Clear your tokens, Kris. God, what are you doing?
Seriously, man, I am so pissed I didn't see that focus.
Yeah, it was a wasted attack. It was a wasted attack. Should have put him into the shuttle. I don't know what you were doing.
I didn't see the focus token.
Yeah.
And I was like, I got 4 dice, very modifiable.
Yeah.
Going into the Vader with nothing. I want to get rid of both shields and put a crit on. I didn't see the focus.
Your mistake has been interpreted as you're cheating somehow. I don't know how that could be. You're cheating by
wasting a shot.
Wasting a shot. Well, not wasted. You did get. The masses are calling for your immediate disqualification.
I didn't see the focus token.
I don't know.
Seriously?
That's okay. Just give him a few minutes. He'll disqualify himself. Wah, wah. And Jeremy flies onto debris. The combatants ignoring debris with abandon. big 3 turn. Or is that a 2? 2 turn? 3 turn. So he retains his stress. Vader K turns back into a Decimator and whatever Kris's Vader's about to do. Mr. Fowl with a 3 straight. Debating a boost, and he decides to go ahead and boost. So he comes around on did not K-turn. A 5 straight from Kris's Vader. And a boost around. And he's going to go ahead and focus. Vader's engaging Ken Kirk at range 3. Palpatine's that to shed that damage. Soonter's range 2. Focuses that up to 3. So laying the wood to Ken Kirk. A costly stress maneuver that didn't allow him to get Isan engaged there. Ken Kirk's attacking. Who are you shooting at, Fel?
You're shooting at
Vader, okay. Predator reroll, 2 hits. 1, so Vader is shieldless.
Vader would have been dead if he didn't have that focus.
Kris just points out Vader would be dead if he didn't have a focus token. Well, Vader would be a Tempest pilot if he was a Tempest pilot, but he's not. If green dice were red, they wouldn't be green. But he's not. He's Vader. Yeah, my outbound quality is still pretty good, guys. If your feed dies, just refresh it. Hey, clear stress. Vader's a 1 bank. Inside the debris. And he's gonna hang with what he's got there. Focus and evade. He's changing his mind. He is doing that. So he's focus and evade. Oh, Jeremy's dead. Mr. Howard has arrived to observe the game.
At the point where the karma went down.
Right. Mr. Howard the Elder. I don't mean Jeremy's watching his own game. Jeremy's dad is here. So Fell has all the tokens. And Vader's going to boost around. I think that gives him arc on that shuttle. It looks like it does. He's going to roll to make sure it does. And get out of... I don't know what's going on with the other Vader's arc. I can't see it. Yeah, there he goes. Okay. Gets him out of Jeremy's Vader's arc.
Vader and Soot are first.
He still has the target lock on the shuttle. So Fell rolls a hit crit, 2 evades.
One because of concur. One because Reach 3, and one because Gauge 3.
Oh, that was Vader's shot. So he dodges Vader cleanly. Soontir rolls up 2 hits and a crit. And he palps that to take 1 crit. Kris has been playing damage out of Jeremy's deck. Okay, it only happened once. What you got? Injured pilot? Major explosion. All right. Here, we don't. I can't read it when you're doing that. Did you rolled another one? Oh, dude! Tried it again.
Well, usually that's where I set console fire.
Brutal, and he rolls up a console fire on the major explosion. So, what's that? No actions. Console fire.
At the start of each combat phase, roll an attack on a hit results in 1 damage.
Oh, actually, okay. Well, it's my deck. It's going to get my deck all mixed up. It's Tony's fault. We both got Tony Bowman deck holders.
My deck. Damage sensor when that form action. That's all good.
Shuttle shooting back at Kris's Vader. 3 hits. Kris's Vader's going to Lone Wolf. Takes 2. Tony's around here somewhere. I'll have to blame him. So call him over and blame him. We're just about 30 minutes in. If Kris manages to win this game, he'll have to share his prizes with me, or he will walk home. I will hold him hostage. I've got to disqualify Tony. Hey, clear across the room. All right, so we're setting dials again. Jeremy shuttle hits the brakes. Ken Kirk does a 3-turn and uses his action to put out his console fire. Vader parks at range 2 on the other side of that rock and is going to barrel roll. Forward and to the left. Oh, no. He's debating it. He does roll forward. And then focuses. 2 bank from Fell. And he's going to go full turtle. And Vader's turned in. He's going to measure for target lock. Measure for target lock. So Kris more or less cheats for target lock. Kris is now trying to conceal the amount of damage remaining on his, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in. So 5 hull left on Ken Kirk. Vader goes 1 and a crit into Ken Kirk, who's got 1 green. And he uses the evade, so he takes 1 more damage. Or oh, no, he Palps to do away with that. 2 hits and 1 more hit. So that's 8. He's got 4 hull left on Ken Kirk. And this is going to be Kris's Vader. Range 1 into Jeremy's 2. Range 2 into Jeremy's Vader. So 1 hit. Lone Wolf. And the crit. So it's a hit crit into Vader. Focus Palpatine and evades both. And I think now Kris will shoot. Ken Kirk's going to shoot. Isn't it Ken Kirk shot? Ken Kirk's going to shoot Vader, range 2. Three hits. And he takes 2. So Vader's down. Jeremy's Vader is down to 1 hull. Shuttle's going to shoot at Vader, range 2. Misses. Next turn. Well, it's not that it's worse than you, Mike. It's just it's more brazen, and so it's more of a slap in the face. You know, it really is shamelessly brazen cheatery. Mike says you're a worse cheater than him, and I said, not really worse, just more brazen.
Apparently I'm a lot more successful at it.
Wah, wah. Kris says he's apparently just a more successful cheater than you. Nice. Now Ira catching shrapnel. He's not even watching. Now Ira's catching shrapnel. He's not even watching the game. So it's a tough one.
One of these two would probably be dead right now. Vader didn't have the focus on the
Well, I mean, you just would have shot up the shuttle.
I mean, shuttle would probably, yeah. You know what I mean? It sucks.
So we're intently considering maneuvers now. Shuttle's one banking again over debris. Nobody gives a hair about debris. And Kirk one banks to the right. Avoids the rock. He's gonna attempted to boost and cannot. He's going to attempt to boost to the right. And he gets that. So he's in prime position to again disregard debris. And Vader is not going to be able to turn with that rock there, so he's going to do 3 straight. Jeremy guessing a little bit wrong. Just said to Kris he thought he was going to go another way with thought he was going to bring Ken Kirk around the other direction. So this might Fell's in position. And it looks like Fell's going to be range 1, so this is going to be a nasty shot for but it looks like Fell's main consideration was blocking Vader. It's like I said, he didn't expect Ken Kirk to be there, so it's I think it's going to work out well for him, because he's going to get the unintended nice shot on Ken Kirk and a bump on Vader. So it's going to be a tough turn here for Kris, I think. So it's range 1. Looks like he forgot to take his Isan action. Wills evade and takes 1. 3 more damage left on Ken Kirk. So it's a range 1 shot into the shuttle with Ken Kirk. This is where the decision not to shoot the shuttle earlier, because he thought there was no focus on Vader, is a problem. So the shuttle hangs up. Oh, he could have jammered him too. Could have jammed him. Forgot a sensor jammer. All right, so
I didn't use the evade token.
I'm pretty engineer here forgetting this on.
yeah, I didn't want to. I noticed that. I just said it real quiet. Kris just realized he's the last 2 turns he's not taking his evade action from his hand. So 2 straight from Jeremy Shuttle.
Flip and sensor.
More debris disregarded. So the 3 turn onto more debris. There is no cut. This is it. It's just 5 rounds of Swiss, so we'll be done here in just a minute. There's 17 minutes left in the round by time. Looks like Vader's gonna try and get back around and engage this shuttle if he can.
Freaking Palpatine!
What did I just miss there?
He rolled 2 crits and a hit.
Ken Kirk into the shuttle. Okay.
2 crits and a hit. Hammer going. Palpitator back. And I dodged.
Got it.
You would have died without the Palpatine. I was supposed to use the Palpatine here. And
So there's the Palpatine shuttle gone.
Peter Parker.
I cannot sit through point blank and Vader.
All right, so Ken Kirk is down to what? 2, 3? 3. So Ken Kirk's down to 3, and Fell's coming around.
Totally got out there. Go.
You notice that, Aaron?
What's that?
You notice that Ken Kirk just killed Vader?
I did not. I didn't even see it, because my wife won't leave me alone.
Are you ready?
Part of me feels like for this match we should have like the like a slowed down, darker version of the Sith Lord theme from Revenge of the Sith.
Well, we've got now, let's see, so Vader died and I completely missed it. So, well, you know, I've got my wife sending me messages every 20 seconds. All right, so too hard. Ken Kirk's home. Fell's moved up and I guess boosted, focused, and got his boosted and evade and got his focus. Got a conservative move from Vader. And a target lock Fell. There's only 3 hull left on Ken Kirk. It's a range 2 shot from Fell.
Range 2?
Forgot Susan again. No, you remembered his Isan, so he takes 1. He's got 2 left. So Vader has got Fell and Arc through a rock.
Just barely got it. What's that?
So it's 2 bank around the rock. And I assume we're going to get a boost. Yes. And got a range 2 shot into Alright, what do we got now? So, target lock. Cell's got a range 1 shot here on... Range 1 shot here on Kenkirk, who's got 2 damage. Oh, range 2 shot, okay. Oh, the arc, I got you. That's what you were checking, okay. 1 gets through.
Vader.
Vader's got a a range one shot. He's going to Palpatine that. He's going to take the focus. And that should give him 2 hits and a crit. And he evades them all. Five minutes left. And Ken Kirk now is shooting back to 4 hits. It's 1 evade only. So auto thrusters gives him 2. He takes 1 damage. 2 damage. So Fell is down to 1 and no stealth. And that's a 1 bank. Ken Kirk focuses. He's carrying the evade from his son. Get a hard 2 from Fell, who I assume will then turtle up. Yep. Should have a 1 bank from Vader. And he's going to focus. And then we got a range 1 shot from Fell. So he gets the focus. So he uses the focus of the evade. He takes 1. He's got 1 hull left on Ken Kirk. Did you take any there? No. Took 1, right. Okay, so there's 1 hull left on Ken Kirk. Vader shoots it. Fell at range 1. Gonna Palpatine that. So it's 3 hits and a crit. And that's crit, and that's the game. So that's it. So Jeremy takes the last crit, and Kris wins it.
So I did the math.
Yeah.
If I count Ken Kirk, we'd be the tie.
Is that what you were doing?
He's,
Hey, what
he's
about
36, and I'm 35, and he's a couple of years. I'm trying to count Ken Kirk, you're the tie.
How much time we have left? Oh, wow.
What, like 2 blanks? I mean, probably a blank as soon as we
I know. I couldn't believe that. You were just completely whiffing on that.
completely opposite right at the ball. I didn't miss it. It was shot.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. You could pull your freaking shots. So, well, I had the same problem. Right. Yeah. I kept drawing it from I only did it once, actually. And I tried to draw again. And it's not
Oh, yeah. I want to check my deck.
yeah, that's. I'm going to check that day as well. Right?
What's that? With the decks?
I was cheating.
Oh yes, you're a known cheater. All right, fellas. So that winds down the day's gaming here at Games and Stuff in Glen Burnie, Maryland. I appreciate everybody. Yeah, check that deck. Gonna make Kris count. Kris has been using my damage deck, so I'm gonna make him count them out because he was drawing from this deck and that deck, and he don't know what the hell's going on. But so I appreciate everybody joining us today. If you missed the earlier games, I'll have all of these up on YouTube tonight. So for everybody here at Games and Stuff, I will see you guys next time, and thanks for joining us. Have a good afternoon.